Now it's not.
Now it's not. Macedon Podcast. The symbol, I had it backwards. Macedon Podcast. We are back. Apologize for the mute, but that might be a good thing. Did they still hear the music? Are we still going to get flagged? Who cares?
No, it's funny enough. You managed to only mute it when we started talking.
No, it's because when the scene switches.
They're two different audio tracks, so you're fine.
But I'm Harry Dresden, motherfucker.
Yo, so
All
we're
right.
definitely going to talk about that, but let's talk about
my trip.
Let's talk about your trip because we didn't do an episode last week. You were away saving children in a land far away. Tell us what was going on.
I went away, had some time off, took some time off, went with the family, and yeah, we went away, we went to PR, and all right. But we had a great time, man. We really did. It was something that needed to happen. Another Puerto Rico trip. We went in January and then we went again.
Yeah, I was just gonna say this needed to. I agree with you. I'm excited that you did it. I think it needed to happen too. But
It needed to happen, bro. It needed to happen, and it was a good time, man. It was the flight there was hilarious because I'm flying with kids now.
yeah,
So I'm flying with kids, and thank God in this case.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna tell you a quick little story.
Let's hear it.
So we get on to the everybody, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff while you're watching. So we're flying, and as we're sitting there, this putrid, rank smell comes over. Somebody ripped ass in the plane.
Oh,
So my girl looks at me and she's like, she's being all polite. She's like, and I'm like, ew. I'm like, somebody farted in here? I'm like, this is crazy. So we keep it on the low. Mind you, her son is sitting with us, right?
yeah.
Then somebody does it again.
Ooh,
Like 15 minutes later. Same brand.
say,
You know what I'm saying?
Repeat offender.
Repeat offender, same brand. My girl's son goes, ew. He goes, smells like fart. Somebody farted. And he starts looking around, and I'm like, yo, I swear to God, I was so glad that he did that. Yo, he took his headphones off.
Oh,
Yo, bro, he had his headphones and his iPad, and he was like, ew, smells like fart. Somebody farted. Yo, yo, I was dying. Yo, I found it so funny that he said smells like fart.
yeah.
Yeah, he made it singular.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But, dude, I was like, he is the man. I told my girls, like, anything he wants.
Yo, farting like that in an airplane is diabolical.
Yo, it's so grimy, bro. I got a free beer on there.
Because of the fart smell? The inconvenience?
Nah, for the biohazard.
Yeah, they threw you a free beer. They said, "Sir, how can we make this better for you?"
Dude, we hit such wild turbulence. They prepared us for it. It's been a while since a pilot got on the speaker
Wait,
and said, we about to hit some crazy turbulence. Everybody sit down, put your seatbelt on, and I'll tell you when you can take it off.
did he tell you I'm also sending shots to everybody so you can calm the fuck down?
Bro, the thing is, we did hit wild turbulence, but it was all right. Everything was fine. Afterwards, as soon as he turns the seatbelt shit off, like 12 people get up and are standing in the aisle to go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Dude, the drink carts are out.
Oh,
The girls are in the aisles and shit. And I don't know what this is. I say the girls, but there's always some mariposita que está ahí también.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dudes now that are doing it. Like, not for nothing, I want the calming, soothing voice of a woman if this plane starts getting crazy.
yeah. I mean,
I don't need some dude like, yo, my man, you straight, bro. Just chill. I don't need that.
Nah, I agree. I think it's a kickback from men getting into the nursing field. It's a
Yeah, like, come on,
it's like
stop.
a swap thing.
Like, if somebody's got put a tube in here, I'd rather be a chick.
Oh, 100%.
what
I
I'm
need
saying?
supple hands.
I need some soft hand. I need some nurturing speech. I need some experience, too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I need somebody that's
Obviously-
grabbed one of them things before, but not a guy.
Yeah,
right?
100%. The doctor, he could be a man because I need somebody to make decisions.
Yeah, I need him to tell the chick to grab my piece and put the tube in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Facts. Spit on it first, honey. That's
Yo,
disgusting. Go ahead.
So, anyway, there's mad people, right? You good?
Yeah, I want to check the level.
Go. there's mad people, right? Should I keep telling it? There's mad people in the aisle, right? Mad people in the aisle. Eventually, they all go sit down. They're making like these gentle announcements. They're like, please, everybody, if you could, if everybody could just go to their seat and just not wait in the aisle right? Don't do that. Don't wait in the aisle. Please move. We need to be able to move around safely. And finally, everybody goes to sit down. They're finished. My girl goes in the bathroom with her son, whatever. I go in. As they're coming out, I tell the girls, I'm like, yo, is it all right if I wait here? I was like, I said, it seemed kind of crazy. She was like, right. She was like, thank you so much. She starts thanking me, right? She's like, you're a decent person. She's like, people are so rude now on flights and shit. So I go in to take a leak. I hear them talking about me. Oh. I come out and I'm like, when you get a chance, could I get a beer over there? She brings it to me and she's like, this is on me. Ooh. She's like, you're literally like the first decent person that's been on this plane. I told my girl, I was like, huh? I was like, yours wasn't free. Nuh-uh. You know what I'm saying? Nuh-uh. But yeah, so that was the flight. It was funny. Everything was good.
That's an experience that you couldn't pay enough for. That does a lot.
Yeah.
That you don't now they know,
that's it. That's it. When I hit the little thing,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They came quick. Out. That's right. But you want to hear this story?
Oh, okay. That wasn't the story, all right?
No, that wasn't the story.
All right, we're going to preface this real quick. Justin has been telling me that he's got this funny story since he was out there. So since he's been in Puerto Rico, I've been waiting to hear this story. So nobody knows. Yeah. I don't know it. You guys don't know it. He's the only one that knows it. The last time he was in fucking Puerto Rico, he ended up in a 15-man queer photo shoot. We talked about it on the other episode. So I can only imagine what he got into this time.
All right, so I'll tell the story, right? Okay. So we're in the hotel, right? This is like day 3 or something. I don't know. We're in the hotel. And my girl's like, oh, I'm going to go to bed. I'm like, I think I'm going to go downstairs, walk around a little bit. I'm not ready for bed, right? I had a cigar I wanted to smoke. I'm trying to be outside.
Yeah.
I'm like, so I'm going to go downstairs. I go downstairs. I end up not going outside. First, I go to get a beer. They had this little market in the hotel lobby where it was self-checkout. They sold beers in there, medicine, like nausea stuff, whatever you needed, little chips, snacks, stuff like that. You grab it, you scan out, you check yourself out, and you leave. So I go down, I'm like, I'm going to get a beer. Go to get a beer. First thing I do is I open up the fridge. I go to grab the beer. On the way out, it hits the shelf, dink, smashes on the floor.
No.
Yep. Right in the lobby of the hotel.
In the self-checkout. Nobody's in there. Nobody's coming in there.
Nope, except for the guy at the desk. He sees me and he's like, yo, boy, yeah, I'll be right over there. I'm sorry. And I was like, why are you sorry? I was like, I just smashed that beer. He's like, it's fine. I said, I'm going to pay for it. And he's like, no, you're not going to pay for it. I was like, yeah, I am. I was like, I just broke that beer. It's not free. I was like, so I just, scanned the beer that I ended up getting twice, whatever, paid for it. But it was just embarrassing. I'm like, man, that's fucking stupid. But it was like a 3-inch shelf. Like a lip.
Yeah, who does that?
Yeah, it was like a double rim at the park. You know what I'm saying? Who does that?
You're definitely not the first person to do that. It probably happens all the time.
Yeah, the guy was perfectly fine with it. I was like, I felt
he's seen it before.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope I'm not the first asshole that fucking smashed a beer in there. But anyway, so I go and I sit down, and one of my boys ends up calling me. So I'm on the phone with my boy, right? Is he in the chat? Because I told him, I said, I might have you call in because I'm on the phone with him when this occurs.
Okay.
So I'm on the phone with him, right? I'm on the phone with him, and I'm like, listen, we're talking bullshit and whatever. As I'm sitting there, this guy comes in, sus-looking dude. He comes in, and he's got like 20 kids with him. Mm. It's 2 a.m.
Oh.
It's 2 a.m. He's got 20 kids with him. They come in and sit down. It's just him with all these kids.
He got luggage or is he
bunch of pizza. He's got a bunch of pizzas with them. They don't have nothing with them. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, this is weird. So my boy on the phone, I'm like, this shit is weird. I'm like, I don't know what's up. And he's like, yeah, all right, we just keep talking, whatever. As I'm watching, it's just them, and he's being weird with them. He's like, he's like, okay. He's like, you all right? You guys good? Like, it was a strange thing.
Yeah.
And the kids, it was this, like, assortment of children.
What was it? What were these children?
A lot of Asian kids.
Ah.
A lot of Asian kids. A lot of European kids. Some Latino kids. You know what I'm saying? But like they look South American.
Guy, where was he?
White guy.
A white guy.
Of the Stein
bird.
Yeah. You know, so I'm like, this is weird. Had braces. Grown ass man with braces. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I don't even know, maybe 50, 45.
Yeah. 2 curls with the braces. Go ahead.
Damn, did I just spill this? Am I an idiot? So I'm sitting there, I'm watching, I'm observing. And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, this is weird. So by my second beer, I convinced myself he's trafficking these kids. Been a lot in the media about this, been a lot of stuff, and I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah, and listen, honestly, right now, I don't know where this story goes, but where I am in your head, you don't want this guy to get these kids to the tunnel before you can intercept him.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there, and I'm starting to look at the kids. I'm looking at their interactions with each other, and they were all like between probably 12 and 14. Something like that, right? Maybe even a little bit younger. Maybe like 12, 14. Like, so I, at this point, I'm like, oh, this guy's up to no good. Mm-hmm. By my third beer, I go confront this man.
Do you really? Wait. What?
I go talk to him.
Yeah.
Curious.
Yeah, you didn't touch his hat.
No, I didn't, but I'm like, So I go over.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey. I'm like, excuse me, sir. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, huh. I'm like, what are you doing?
What's going on here?
And he's like, what do you mean? He's like, I got pizza. I said, you got pizza for who? And he said, for the kids. I said, it's 2 a.m. Pizza? For all these kids at 2 a.m.? I said, did you guys just get here? And he's like, yeah, they just got in. I said, you went and collected them, like picked them up? And he's like, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay, you want to, should I pick up this call for Dave? He was on the phone with me.
Yeah, if you want to pick it up, pick it up. Do we have your phone on Bluetooth on there?
It should be.
Let me turn it on.
You're on speaker right now. He's going to turn the Bluetooth on because I'm telling the story. Are you watching right now? He waited for his moment. He was on the phone with me, dude. Let's see. Did you turn it on? All right. I'm going to see. I'm going to go to Bluetooth. And I might have to just connect to it. Might have to have you. I'll just put them on speaker. Don't worry about it.
Does it pop up for you?
No, it's not popping up. Don't worry about it. Okay. So right, Dave. So, shout out. This is my boy Dave right here on the phone.
Check 1 2 1 2. What up?
Yeah. See. So yeah, Dave. So at this point, right, I go up and I ask the guy. I'm like, what are you doing? Right? You want to tell it? Do you remember it?
No, you can tell it, but I can chime in.
All right, so he's like, I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I just got like pizza for these kids. I'm like, okay. I'm like, 2 a.m.? I was like, you don't think that's weird? Or was like 1 a.m.? Like 1 a.m., all these kids?
Yeah.
I said, where they from?
Was he eager to answer these questions for you?
No, he kept on like messing with the pizza. Like he wasn't really trying to answer me, which was then, raising my spider senses a little more.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, you're a traffic. I'm already thinking about how I'm going to take him down.
Okay. Yeah, of course.
I'm like, am I going single leg? I was like, no, I'll take his back. He's scrawny.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'll just take this guy. I'll do what I want.
Yeah, jump on his back.
You know what I'm saying? I'll do what I want. I'll jump on his back. I have him in gift wrap before you know it. S-mount.
Yeah.
Until the authorities arrive.
It's a bad situation for this guy. Go ahead.
So that's what's going on in my mind. And I'm like, okay. I said, where are they from? This motherfucker says, I don't know. I said,
what?
You don't know where these kids are from? And he's like, no, I'm just the guide. I said, you're just a guide? I said, you a coach or something? Right, Dave? Is this where I'm at?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm like, are you a coach?
You came in hot.
Did I come in hot?
Yeah, you're like, yeah, so what's going on over here? Like a parent or something.
And so at this point, I'm like, oh, you're a full-blown trafficker. One of the kids says, we're from Minnesota.
Okay.
And I was like, you're from Minnesota? I said, why don't you know where none of these kids are from?
Who gave this guy all these kids?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, and then some guy comes, another guy was there, and he's like, all right, we're going to go upstairs and get some rest. You know, he's like, we're going to get some rest, and we're going to, you know, we're just going to go, you know, they're going to go to sleep, you know, or something.
That guy was the handler for sure.
Dude, I'm like, yo, this is crazy. And he interrupted the conversation. It's like, I wasn't trying to be physical with the guy or anything crazy. You know, I was just sternly and, you know, very forward with my answers, very direct with my questions.
Yeah, with your line of questioning.
With my line of questioning, you know.
Yeah, as a prosecutor should. Go
and
ahead.
I would have shut up if he's like, oh, we're from the blah, blah, blah school of blah, blah. We're here on a cultural exposure trip or something. I'd be like, all right, the guy had no...
Yeah, the interaction was very sus.
Wait, so what's
a normal answer?
Right? He gave me no straight answer.
So what happens? What happens after this?
So then they like send the kids up, and I'm like, all right. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna keep an eye on. I'm gonna come back down here in a little while. How did it end, Dave? I think I was just like, wait.
I think I said to you, I think you might be fucking with cartel business, and you're like, yeah, maybe I should relax.
Yeah, I'm like, let me fucking get out of here,
Wait, so we don't know? These kids could be getting fucked right now, dude. What's going on?
dude. No, I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you what happened. End up seeing them with chaperones all around town the rest of my vacation. And
way.
yep, and they were definitely on some kind of trip. That was
good for them.
That
All
was
right.
100% normal. And
Jesus Christ, I thought these kids were getting sex trafficked.
dude, I'll tell you what, if they were, I was on it.
Yeah.
You know?
Good on you. Honestly, I think you should be given an award of sorts.
Right, Dave?
Yeah, you're definitely on that.
I was on it, but I talked to my girl about it too the next day. I was like, yo, because I was like, damn. I was like, I hope I didn't come in hot. Like, you saying that I came in hot made me.
I knew you came in hot.
You did?
He didn't have to confirm it. I knew you were. You're 3 beers deep in, and you're approaching this fucking guy.
Yeah, because I'm only lubed up at this point. Pause.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to go. Bearing.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. I think I kind of pumped you up into that.
Yo, we were on the phone, and I was like, I think, and you were like, yo, you know.
I was like, yeah.
He's like, you sure know how to read people. Go with your gut. And I'm like,
He said, if there's one thing you're known for, it's your ability to spot a sex trafficker.
You know?
I think you should go with your instinct on this one.
so I talked to my girl about it the next day. I was like, yo, I got to be honest. I was like, I confronted some guy that I thought was like a sex trafficker last night. And she's like, really? And I tell her the story, and she's like, oh my God, thank God you said something. I was like, yeah. I was like, I don't know if I was right. I was like, but I got him right here, you know? And I ended up being wrong. But I'd rather be wrong and ask the question.
I think that, where we are today in America, stuff like that, it's like, I don't think that's a big deal.
Yeah, I know.
If you're in a hotel with a bunch of different kids that you don't look like you own any of them.
No. And there were no parents, trust me, not an Asian in the bunch.
And it's 2 a.m.
Yeah, but then I was like, oh, this must be like the math champions or something like that.
Yeah,
like,
I need to know if this kid's doing backflips by choice or not.
Yeah.
Wait, how would they be the math champions if they weren't all Asian?
It's like DEI.
Yeah.
Okay.
These kids are carrying the rest of the team.
Yeah. They're carrying. It depends. Like, there's like, you got your scientists like MIT Asians and you got your laundry Asians. It's like they're not the same.
No. Totally different. It's like gas station versus Indian. Gas station versus doctor. It's like.
Yeah, Dr. Indian and gas station Indian, not the same.
Not the same. Spanish people were all broke. There's not one reputable job you can associate with Spanish people, right? Latinos in general, give me one. Go ahead. It doesn't exist. You can be
the sharpest housekeeper, creases in his pants and shit.
Yeah.
You're ready to go.
Yeah.
But damn,
Man.
that's very funny.
So I'm glad.
Dave, good looks for confirming this. But yeah, you guys don't think I'm crazy for asking a few questions.
Dude, this
Right?
guy was looking suspicious.
It sounded suspicious when you described it, and then it's even sounded more suspicious when you approached him. So I was like, that was a good move. It turned out to not really be. I mean, I was kind of afraid that you did step on some cartel toes, or it was just like, on the outskirts of it. So I was like, maybe just leave it alone. But
I think
turned
it
out
could
to
have
be
been
fine.
way worse. He could have started interviewing the kids.
Nah, I wasn't going to get crazy like that. But it was a short interaction. It was maybe like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was quick.
It wasn't like long, but I just wanted to ask a couple questions, and but yeah, I was like, damn, I hope that story lived up to your.
It exceeded my expectations.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Telling you, but
All
yo,
right,
Dave.
I'm gonna let you guys get back to it.
Thanks,
I'm
brother.
gonna keep watching.
Yeah,
Thanks,
good
man.
looks, bro.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I was like, all right, and my girl didn't think I was crazy. I was like, all right. I did feel bad because I was like, damn, I hope I didn't like,
No, if
Jar
it was
this
me
guy.
with all these kids,
yeah,
I would be like, damn right, America, baby.
yeah,
Yeah.
So that's what I was thinking. I was like, I'd rather ask the question and be wrong.
Yeah. It's so funny that this guy's even having a conversation with you. I would never have a conversation with anybody.
Yeah.
About
No, that dude
anything.
he was like, yeah, he was like pizza. I was like, pizza at 2 a.m.
I'd be more concerned about you asking me questions, like, why do you give a fuck about these pizza with these kids? What's going on with you, buddy?
Yeah.
What's up with you? You're
Oh, the
4Ds
Uno reverse?
Yeah, your 4Ds beep, and you want to know about which one of these kids is fucking running loose around here? Don't worry, all these kids are with me.
Yeah, 4 deers beep. You don't want to be that way.
Yeah, 4 deers.
But
4 deers beep. 4 deers beep. Listen to me, I'm 4 deer. I'm 4 deers beep.
yeah, let's keep it moving. But dude, it was a funny story, man.
All right.
And I don't feel stupid or regret it. At first I did, but no.
No, nothing to regret here. You while you were gone, a lot of stuff happened.
Tell me
A lot
about
of things going on.
what's going on.
Did you hear about that reporter, the NFL reporter who got caught with the coach from the Patriots in that hotel?
Yeah, and she resigned now.
Yeah, yeah. It's so funny. Nobody gives a fuck about him. He's not losing his job. No one cares about him. But she's like, that's it. Well, they're both married too.
Fuck, man.
Is this like the Coldplay situation or whatever the fucking band that was, where that guy, the CEO, had his arms around that chick?
Yeah, but then that chick got the Oprah platform to tell her story.
Oh, did she? I didn't.
I made a video about it. It just happened like a week ago or so.
What happened?
She got on
She's
Oprah.
Me Too-ing that guy?
No, she's up there telling her story. She's like, my husband and I were separated. My husband was there somewhere in the crowd. My daughters were there. He told me he was also separated or something. And Oprah was just supporting her, like left and right. She's like, see, we didn't know that your estranged husband was there. We didn't know that you're separated. I'm like, separated is bullshit. What are we talking about, separated? You're still the guy's wife, and maybe you're just temporarily residing at another address. I mean, what are we talking about here?
If he was there, did he even know you were up there? Did he know that was going on? Your kids there? Your kids know you? It's even that makes the story even. That's a draft too far away from our original story, but that makes the story even crazier that her husband and kids were there because they put them motherfuckers up on a jumbotron.
I know. She's up in the skybox, and they're up in the mezzanine in the nosebleeds, I'm sure.
Well, also her kids got to see her getting hugged up on.
By that Gavin Newsom stunt double.
Yeah.
But
Jesus
anyways.
Christ.
Yeah, it was ridiculous that she got that Oprah thing, but
But
yeah,
yeah,
go
this
ahead.
chick, yeah, well, that's it. That's the story.
And she's a sports writer for
The athlete.
The athlete.
Or she was.
Yeah, and she's since resigned, but she'll write a tell-all book, something like that. She'll be on Oprah talking about it. Well, my journalist pussy. Whatever. She's like, get the leading story through my toto,
Crazy fucking time. You see Trump talking shit about the Pope? Talking about you don't fuck with the Pope?
He don't fuck with the Pope.
He said,
now?
we don't like this Pope. This Pope.
Oh my God.
He's, I'm like, don't quote me on this.
He needs a podcast,
Y'all
not
put-
presidency.
He called him like a liberal or something like that, or like a Democrat. I think he might have called him a liberal. He says,
It says which Pope is it? It's because Francis passed away, right?
Yeah, nah, this one's Leo.
That's right. It's a brown guy, right? I think it's a brown guy.
No.
It's not?
Isn't he like Portuguese or something like that?
Oh, I don't know.
Nah, Pope Leo.
Pope Leo.
Yeah, I don't think he's brown.
Either way. But I just think it's funny that this guy's beefing with everybody.
Dude, it's so crazy. Dude, the beef with the Pope.
Stupid. You can't beef with the like he's the high prince apostle. You know what I'm saying? On earth. He is the representation of Jesus on earth to people that really have faith.
Dude, and he's like, he says it's so funny because he didn't cut him any slack as he was the Pope. He still hit him with like the same like lines that he would have hit somebody else with. He's like, the Pope, this Pope, he's very liberal. We don't like this Pope. And for some reason, he wants them to have bombs. He wants them to have nuclear bombs. He wants them to have nuclear capabilities. I don't know why, this Pope. But we don't like him. That's
fucking crazy. Dude, they just keep letting him go off on his own.
Oh, dude, you know, like they always said like Joe Biden needed a handler.
Yeah.
This guy needs a fucking handler way more than Joe Biden ever needed one.
The thing is, he's still conscious and he's so arrogant that he wouldn't allow for a handler. He's like, I'm not handled. Who's handling me?
Yeah.
You're not handling me. I'm the handler. I handle you.
Yeah. Nobody's been able to handle me. Not even my daddy.
Not even me. You know what I handle? I handle it when I grab him by the...
That's the only thing I'm handling.
Saying that's when I handle it.
Yep. 2 hands sometimes.
2 hands sometimes. They like that.
Yeah. You get 2 of them. You grab them both by it.
You never know now. In 2026, they could have 2.
Yeah. You tell them. They say, wow, you're so strong. The strongest.
I can't. But that's crazy. So he's just going off like that.
Yeah,
we don't see, this is the way that we address politics, is make fun of it and shit like that. We're not giving you real looks. Like Mamdani opening these socialist grocery stores is the craziest shit.
What's the socialist grocery store?
Bro, he's opening 5 grocery stores that are city run.
They're just free skis?
No, you got to pay for it, but he's like reduce prices and shit. He's going to put all the mom and pop shops out of business with government grocery stores. That's what he's doing. They're opening 5. It's socialism. It's legit socialism.
That's interesting.
One, yeah, there's going to be one in Harlem. He's calling them, one of them's called La Marqueta. It's like, it's the crazy, and people are cheering for it and shit. I'm like, yo, you guys have no idea how economics works. Like, not that I do, but I understand that ain't shit free. Ain't shit. $30 million were allocated to build one of them from the city budget over there. So that's tax money. You know, it's just...
And it's going to be tax funded because, like you said, it's going to be like government owned. So it's going to be completely tax funded.
Yeah, and they're opening a bunch of them. I'm like, what do you mean? You're going to be competing with the bodegas and the stores on the corner. If you're charging less prices because you're the government.
But all that money comes from the people. Then you're not really saving money, are you?
Well, they're not raising taxes on the people that are going to be shopping there because I'm sure that it's going to be... You know, it's going to be most of the people that shop there are not going to be big taxpayers, let's be honest.
Oh, you don't think they're going to have like smoked Gouda and stuff like that over there?
No, they're going to have...
There's not going to be a gourmet cheese section?
No.
Are you kidding me?
There ain't even going to be a chopped cheese section.
Jesus.
You know, I would imagine. I think it's just going to be...
Like powdered cheese and shit?
It's going to be bullshit, and it's socialism, dude, and it's fucking scary. Government-run grocery stores, this is what happens. When shit gets so bad, you get one of these socialists comes into power. Like, that's what... Hitler was elected. He was elected. Like, that's how a crazy person gets put in power, is when people are so desperate, they just want something different, and they'll just do it.
Is there like a food crisis in New York City that we're unaware of?
Even if there is a food crisis, this isn't how you resolve it. You don't open government-run grocery stores and tell people you're going to charge them less money. That's socialism.
Don't worry, we'll give you your food.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll give you your food. No, that's not what you do.
Dude, my fucking mic has been like drooping this entire fucking day.
Hey, I'm sorry to hear it.
Craziness. I can't get this puppy to stay erect.
Yeah, listen, man, you got to do better.
Yeah.
Go ahead. We'll move to the next thing.
Next thing. You want to talk about China executing? I should have followed up your last story with this, but you want to talk about China executing child rapists?
Let's talk about it. They got my fucking vote for that.
Yeah, so China sentenced 3 dudes to death in a day.
Yeah, in the same day. And sent the message to the world that that's what they did.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, when China's setting the example, it's a problem.
Dude, they put out a press conference and were like, hey, just in case you guys are wondering what we did today, we hung 3 dudes, or we decapitated 3.
Is that what they did? I thought they hung them.
Did they hang them?
I thought they did.
They executed them.
Yeah, it didn't say.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I assumed hanging, because I just watched Nuremberg.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm saying it out loud, and I'm saying it to like the public. They probably hit him with the needle, right?
I don't know, man. I don't know how China gets down.
When they do kill somebody like on death row, how do they do it? Is it like
Lethal injection today.
Yeah, I know, but what does the lethal injection do? Does it make you go down easy, or is it like a real rough ride?
I think it's a 3-step injection. I think there's like one that calms you, one that I think probably paralyzes you, and then one that puts you out. So I think they try to make it as humane as possible. But I don't know the exact process. I thought last
They don't just make them OD on something.
Yeah, nah. I think last I heard or researched or read somewhere that it's a 3-step thing. I think, but who knows? But yeah, that's crazy. Over here, we're just like, run the government. We're like, get in the government. They're over there executing them, and we're electing them.
Yeah,
ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, you guys want to run this church? All right. You see, Disney laid off 1,000 people.
From where? From the park?
They're just from like their company, like Disney workers.
I mean,
overall, so like I'm sure some of them are park employees or associated with the parks.
I could see it. I mean, it's unreasonably expensive, dude. Me and my girl were talking about taking the kids, and we're like, we can't do this for like 2 years.
I was talking to somebody the other day. Disney's a $7,000 trip.
That's crazy, dude. I'll put an extension on the fucking back of the house for that. I'll increase the size of the bathroom twofold.
Disney's a $7,000 trip.
No,
and you could make it, and that's not even fucking stunting super hard either. You could go harder. You want to talk about the Canadian MP? You want to pull up the?
Yeah, I'll pull that shit up. Hold on. This is what's her position? I forget what
she's
her
the
title
MP.
is. What's that?
I don't speak French, dude. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Oui.
That's something parliament or something like that. MP. Let's think. She's the minister in Pinga.
In progressiveness.
What?
Dude. So she was addressing, there was some kind of government hearing where she was there talking, and she was talking about funding not being given to this particular cause. And the acronym this lady blurts out is something I've never heard before. I'm like, this is what makes this entire cause hilarious. So I'm going to play it real quick.
Genocide of MMIW G2SLGBTQIA+. This is abhorrent. Deal with the ongoing genocide of MMIW G2SLGBTQIA+.
Bro,
Dude, I thought she short-circuited.
I am impressed, number one, that she blurted that out live.
You're impressed that she hit you with the MMIW G2SLGBTQIA+? What's the 2 about?
Dude, two-spirited.
Is that what that means?
That's two-spirited.
Is that what the 2 means?
Yep. I looked it up.
No, because sometimes I felt two-spirited before, too, and I didn't know that was a thing. I never knew.
Dude, I'm going to read it to you.
That's in two-spirited?
Dude, I'm going to read it to you right now. What this actually stands for is it's MMIWG2SLGBTQIA+. Now, what this stands for is missing and murdered Indigenous women, girls, and two-spirit, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, questioning, intersex, asexual, plus, whatever the plus adds. Why don't we take the plus off if we keep just saying everything else?
You know what it is that they just keep trying to adopt more people into their set. Make
Dude,
them bigger.
Why are you putting missing people in there? Why are you putting... Like what? Missing and murdered Indigenous women? That's a problem?
They're going to be tight when they find out. When we find them and we tell them, when they find these missings and
you see
they
what-
tell them that they're on this list now, and they say, "Okay, guys, you're gonna go with your group now. This is your group. You're part of the you're part of the missing. This is your group now." They're like, "Wait, what the fuck am I doing here? What's up with these guys? Why is this guy wearing a dress reading those kids?"
Dude, did you hear Matt Walsh? You know Matt Walsh?
Yeah, no, Matt Walsh. No, I didn't hear.
This guy said, yo, when people get to heaven, they're going to be like, oh, I made it. And they're going to be like, hey, man, so you're gay.
What?
And he's like, what? He's like, you're on that group. You were murdered, dude. You're gay now. Yeah, it was crazy.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
He was like, so you got murdered. He's like, yeah. He's like, oh, so you're gay.
Yeah. That's like when they put us on their flag. You know that brown spot in the fucking MMI LGBTQ? That's for Latinos.
Is that the Latinx stripe?
That's the Latinx stripe.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, we're gay too, dude. You didn't even know it. Two queers in a pod.
Oh my God, that would be the greatest podcast name. Two
Yeah.
queers on a pod.
Yeah, I wish we were fucking pathos and we could use that one. I
Damn.
think that's fucking, what's it called? Stolen valor. If we
Oh
try
my
to throw that
God.
one up. If we use that, that's fucking stolen valor.
Dude, I just used stolen valor in a conversation with my girl like 2 weeks ago. It's so crazy. You just said stolen valor. Shit.
Yeah. Dude, that's just some of my favorite videos on the internet.
Yeah, people running up on guys in the mall talking about what infantry are you with, huh? Huh? What's the
Yeah.
brigade you jumped with?
Show me your hog, buddy. Everybody
Yeah.
in the SEAL's got an 8-inch hog. All right. You want the Theo Von movie?
Yes, barbacks.
Bar
Is it barbacks? Bus boys.
bus.
Because I was a barback.
You made me question it. I was like, wait.
Yo, you just took a breath and looked at me. You went,
Yeah, I had to.
that's going to be the sequel.
Yeah, well, that movie's coming. That's next year,
Yeah. I wonder if this is like a spin-off of Waiting.
dude. I think it's gonna be. So he was on Kill Tony last night. They were talking there was a lot of Kill Tony people that were like mentioned that they did like scenes in the movie. I think it's gonna be very Tires-esque.
Not Nate Diaz is in it.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be very Tires-esque.
Tires-esque.
Yeah, like the show Tires. Oh, Tires season 1-esque.
I hope it's not. Tires season 1 fucking sucked.
Yeah, well, people liked it. No. Season 1 was the one that sucked, or season 2 sucked?
All I know is I tried to watch Tires and it looked like nobody tried. It looked like they just.
I think they shot it in a week though. They shot it like in a week over like the weekend.
I can tell.
It wasn't bad. Season 2 I think sucked. I think people like season 1.
I don't know. I was still trying to figure out what's going on with that one dude. I'm like,
It's funny because
am I supposed to notice that? Are they trying to treat him normal, or am I supposed to laugh? I don't get it.
I think that he thinks it's like he's like doing this character even in real life where he's saying it's normal, like he's normal.
Okay, so he's just, he's like handy capable.
He's cosplaying.
He's handy capable.
I heard
He's not handicapped.
No. He's handy capable. That's very funny. Yeah.
Okay.
I heard somebody using like cosplaying in like real life, like they were like in Miami, and there was another dude there, and he was like, "What are you doing?" The guy they were having this interaction, and the guy was like saying like, "Yo, I was gonna invite you guys onto my yacht." He goes, "Oh, you got a yacht?" He goes, "Yeah, we're day traders." And the guy goes, "What's like your?" He asks him like a day trading question. And the guy can't answer it. He goes, "Yeah, cosplaying, huh? You cosplaying as day traders in Miami? I bet I see you."
Yo, I see him, but see, I asked a similar question, but I was like, you cosplaying trafficker. You know what I mean? Like,
Very
it was
similar.
a little different, but yeah, I want to check that out. That movie's going to be funny. It's got to be funny.
The reason why I think it's important that everybody goes to the theaters and checks it out too is because like we have to start supporting more independent like films, because we talk about this in the Discord all the time. The reason why there's no more like new style movies, and the only thing we're gonna get is different Spider-Mans and different Iron Mans and
And the Avengers again, or another
It just-
Transformers.
Is because those movies, like statistically, will make money. They don't take risk on other movies anymore. There's
Yeah.
no more that's why there's no more creativity.
Yeah, there's
It's
no
all
more
about the-
risk. Like they would never make another Wedding Crashers or another.
Nope.
That's not going to happen now. Another, fill in the blank of
Insert
the
movie here, yeah. And because they can't guarantee they're going to make money with those movies.
Yeah.
So if you support movies like this, people actually make money. That means they're more likely to produce movies like this, and we'll get more. We'll get new stuff because right now we're just getting force fed the same garbage.
Yeah. So yeah, go and check that out. I know sometimes the internet can be so entertaining that we don't really need to go to the movies or see movies. Like when you see Harry Dresden, banging on the door of a person's house in California talking about let me in or I'm going to kill you.
So what's this story? This guy approaches somebody's house and just starts knocking on their door?
Yeah, he starts knocking on the door. It's like a viral Ring doorbell video that's going around. And it's weird because he looks like a fat, young Eugene Levy. The American Pie dad.
Yeah.
But he's in a trench coat and flip-flops, and it's in California, and he's got jeans on, and he's banging on the door saying he wants to know if the guy's daughter is there and if everything is okay in the house and who's in there with him. And the guy's on the doorbell, responding to him on the Ring camera, like, what are you talking about? I don't know you. You don't have anything to do with my house. And the guy gets into this low kind of Quentin Tarantino movie voice where he's like, let me in, motherfucker, or I'm going to kill you. He gets all crazy, and I'm like, oh, this guy's not there. Something's going on. So that's one video. He starts screaming at the top of his lungs to open the door. He's going to kick it in. He's kicking the door. Then there's a video of a camera from inside the house that shows he got into the house. And like the dad I shouldn't say the dad because there's no proof that a daughter existed.
Yeah.
Apparently this guy, after the fact, they found out he's got PTSD from serving in the military and he's been diagnosed with schizophrenia. So when he gets in the house, he starts saying, I can hear her. Where is she? And it's like, schizophrenia is a very well kind of known mental disorder where you hear things that aren't really there. You see things that aren't really there. And to you, it's your reality, right? Like perception's reality. You're really experiencing that as a schizophrenic person. But in either case, this guy's in the house. What are you doing, dude? When this guy shows up at your door, kicking the door, acting crazy, but he's got a trench coat. You don't know what he has on him, but he's acting crazy talking about your daughter. Now, mind you, this guy didn't seem like he had a daughter because he didn't really address the daughter concept. If you have one and he starts saying this, what is the thought process?
We talked about this earlier, and I joked around. I said, you let that motherfucker in. That's what you do. You let him in and you take care of him. But the truth is like, honestly, like, I wonder did this dude try to call the cops?
He must have called the cops. I think the cops ended up showing up. But, that's definitely, in my opinion, the first thing you do is you call the police and then you address it however it's going to happen.
Yeah. That's best case scenario right there. You just call the cops, let them deal with him. Best case scenario, you never have to open your front door at all.
Yeah. I think I have kind of my own idea of what I do in that scenario.
Yeah.
I think what I'm doing is I'm going to open the back door and let my pit out. And I'm going to let her around the side. I'm going to open the side gate. And I'm going to just let her out and see what happens.
Yeah.
And if she can't handle it or she doesn't handle it or whatever, I'm there. I'm going to back her up. Or if I go engage him, I'm letting her out with me.
Yeah.
She's coming with me.
Either way, we're still you get into two. You get into two first.
Dude, it happened at my old apartment.
Insane. You have to let your dog out on somebody?
Almost. Some shit went down outside. It was like a hood party that happened, and they were fighting in the parking lot. And my car was parked by where they were fighting and doing crazy shit. Then like a crazy chick jumps in the car, starts trying to drive the car away, and she starts hitting cars. And I'm like, yo, this chick's going to hit my car. So I just run outside. There was like 15 people out there. I don't know what I was thinking, bro. There's like 15 people out there. I just ran out my apartment and was like, yo, did y'all hit my car? There's 15 people. There's 5 dudes fighting. There's 6 women. Like, it was just a mess. And I just went out there like a dumbass. But I went out the back door, and the screen door, I had shut it, and my dog is right there, sitting there, like frothing at the mouth, like ready to go. And I'm like, yo, worst case scenario, I'm calling her. She'll bust through that screen door.
She's waiting for you to call her through that screen door.
Bro, yeah, she was like, she was ready to go, bro. She was like making this sound, like she was like, let me out.
Yeah.
You know, and
Usually people who fight after parties in parking lots don't like dogs chasing them.
yeah, they don't. So that would be my first move. And then I would engage after if need be. But if you're on my door acting crazy.
The dude was kicking through the door. Did he kick down the door? Is that how he got in the house?
I don't know, but he was kicking the door.
Yeah.
He ripped the bell off. They had this bell, like the same kind of bell at a bar when a bartender receives a tip. They're like, whatever, which you don't even, it's always there in most bars, at least where we live, but they don't always use it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he ripped it down, whipping the door with it and stuff like that. And the fact that you're just screaming on my property and you're clearly nuts, you're a full-on threat.
Yeah.
I don't care what kind of schizophrenia you got. A schizophrenic person is just as capable, if not more so, of really injuring someone.
Yeah, and that's why. So the video shows him at the front door, then it shows him in the house, and you don't see the tussle, but a tussle ensues with the guy inside the house.
The camera's shaking, you hear banging on the walls and shit.
And then you see the guy come into frame, the homeowner, or the guy who lives in the house, and he has a large shovel in his hand.
Yeah, and the guy is talking much more calmly now. The guy that was bugging
so
out.
Calm.
Yeah.
The guy's so much more calm. The guy, it sounds like to me, that guy ate at least a single or maybe even 2 shovel strikes to the fucking head.
Dude, he started thanking the guy
Yeah,
for talking to him. He's like, thank you for asking me to leave.
Yeah, he hit him with that fucking tate quieto, that take it easy.
See, that's the problem. Is like, yeah, you're schizophrenic. He cured you.
Yeah, just like that guy's cured.
Amazing.
Hit him again, he'd make him straight.
Yeah, amazing. You hit him again, he never wear those flip-flops with jeans again. You know what I'm saying?
Straighten him out real quick.
Harry Dresden. And it's so funny because I'm like, who the fuck is Harry Dresden? I'm like, this has to be an alter ego. You know, I started looking through like the Fight Club character names. I'm like, where is this from? I tell Berto the story, and what does he tell me?
I think Harry Dresden comes from the Dresden Files. It's a book about this guy. And I think it's definitely, his last name is definitely Dresden. And he's like a detective. He's like, and he fights fucking crime and shit.
Berto's like, I know Harry Dresden.
I said, I know him. I said, what are you talking about, Harry? And then the guy's wearing the same exact jacket that, you know, Dresden wears in all the books, like the leather duster.
Facts. You know, but yeah, it was just crazy. I'm like, what do you do in this scenario? And if you do have a daughter that's kind of dating age,
no, you got to fuck that guy. Like, I hate to say it because, you know, he's going through something, but
nah, he needs.
You asked for this. I'll tell you one thing. Crazy to remember this ass whooping you got when you kicked down the last dude's door. You know, I don't think you're gonna do that quite often if you eat a bunch of elbows or even a couple shovels.
I'm telling you, my Uncle Toby growing up, my dad with his 5 brothers and sisters, and his 1 sister, they grew up in New York City, and it was this crazy dude in the neighborhood. My Uncle Toby played basketball. He was nice. Had a 4-year ride to like St. John's and shit, and he was nice. And they used to play at the park, and there was this crazy dude that lived in the neighborhood, and he would foul him all the time. And they're like, yo, he's crazy. This dude's crazy. Like, he's nuts. Like, he done crazy shit. Yo, he hacked my uncle. My uncle was like, yo, you foul me again, I'm going to fuck you up. He fouled him again. My uncle beat the shit out this guy. Like, all my dad's brothers, they all tell the story the same way. They're like, yo, when Toby beat the shit out this guy, and he was the big crazy dude in their neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yo, every time he saw my uncle from that point on, he'd give him a cigarette and he'll light it. They're like, yo, he'd be like, Toby, you want a cigarette? And he'll give him a cigarette and he'll light it. And I was like, yo, an ass whooping could cure crazy.
Yeah, 100%.
An ass whooping could cure crazy. If you get crazy with the wrong person and they beat the shit out of you, in your mind, you're just like, whoa. Man, my imaginary character got his ass whooped.
Bro,
like, he didn't just fuck me up. He fucked up Harry Dresden.
Dude, you don't remember freaking out when you were a kid and then your mom just freaking out way more and piecing you up and then real quick you just level set?
Bro, smack on the ass, fucking wake your ass up.
Yeah, you're just not. Oh, I was going crazy for a second there. Thank you.
Yeah. I actually don't want to cry no more.
Yeah.
Because you gave me something to cry about.
Yeah. I don't want you to give me a reason to cry.
That's it.
I don't want you. Kids nowadays don't understand that. I said that to my kid the other day. She didn't even get it.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, you better stop crying before I give you a reason to cry. She was like, what?
Yeah. she didn't even understand, right?
Nah, she didn't even get it, dude.
Bro, they have no idea, bro. They have no
idea.
idea. You're going to cry, I'll give you something to cry about.
Yeah. I told her, I was like, I can't say this on the internet.
Yeah. Yo, dude, millennials, I don't give a fuck what nobody says, bro. We got that shit rough, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Gen X and shit, you guys got it rough, but your parents were still like working at like the textile factory. Our family got laid off from the textile factory. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, our families hit the housing recession.
Yo, for real.
Dark times.
Real fucking dark.
Real, the modern day fucking.
Dude, my family got hit with the fact that bachelor's degrees mattered.
College came into play during our upcoming.
Yeah, like college became a thing.
Yeah.
When my dad was out there working, he worked his way all the way up a fucking company. He was a branch manager in a bank. And then college became a thing. So he moved to another bank and they were like, wait, college at?
He's like, I don't need college. I've been doing this. I was already doing this.
Dude, he's like, I was like a teller. I was like a junior teller, then a teller, then like a head teller, then like platform banker, platform manager, assistant manager. He's like, I did every job. I worked my way all the way up, and they're like, it don't matter. Jimmy over here that's 18 got a fucking bachelor's.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Or Jimmy that's 22 got a bachelor's degree.
He's really good at trigonometry, bringing him in.
Yeah, he's really fucking, he's proved himself. Look at this. Look how many multiple question tests he's passed.
Yeah.
How stupid.
He shows up on time, he does what he has to do, and he leaves when he needs to.
That's it.
He puts all his classes into 2 days a week.
Yep, that's it. He's got the gumption.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, what in the fuck? I'm realizing now in America that the stupidest people are the most educated, like structurally wise.
Well,
in
it's
America,
because those are the people who could follow, who can be taught how to follow the most.
Yeah, they're the people that have really kind of been trained and drilled to just show up when they're told, do what they're told, and don't talk back.
Well, you're going to a place where they're programming you to work for somebody else.
Yeah.
And anybody else who teaches you how to be independent has never been independent themselves.
Yeah, it's so funny. I told my girl's daughter the other day, she's like, I don't know why high school is so early. I said, because they're training you to wake up early and go somewhere you don't want to be. I was like, that's what it is. And you go there and it's normalized for 4 years. And then by the time you get out, that's what you're expecting to continue. And I was like, man, this is too real.
I never thought about it that way.
It's exactly what they're doing, dude. The school gets earlier and earlier?
I always thought it was to support the parents' like work schedule. So like if everybody works 9 to 5, you got to get your kid to school at 8.
But it's not 8.
I put my kid on the bus at 8.
I mean, most places like 9 o'clock they start. Does she go to like before care?
No. It's either, at least in my district, like the schools are swapped. So like the younger kids' school, because it's the same buses. So one school starts an hour before the next, and then there's like an hour difference between the schools.
See, to me, I think that the younger kids should almost start a little bit earlier. And then the older kids should start a little bit later if we're talking, because they can stay by themselves a little more. They can feed themselves. Like, there's no reason why high school kids are going to school at 6 a.m.
They should start the earliest, no? So they can finish the earliest?
Maybe, but it's not really.
Because it's hard. It's easier to get a high schooler up than it probably is to get like a
I guess you're right.
Up.
Yeah, maybe that's right. Yeah.
But the young kids also, like preschool and maybe not kindergarten, maybe just preschool. But you have a choice. You could do half day or full day. At least in this school district, you do.
Yeah.
Half day or full day.
But preschool is not required.
Nah, but by the time your kid's fucking 4 years old, you want to get them the fuck out the house anyways. Go do some shit for a couple hours.
Yeah, go do some shit.
Yeah, go fuck with somebody else.
That reminds me of that meme that's going crazy right now.
What is it?
The meme that's going crazy that's like, I ain't tipping no mail server. He's like, go pour some concrete. I'm like, yo, leave the servers alone, dude.
I know Justin believes in tipping the servers 35%.
That's not true.
Justin.
I don't believe in. I don't listen.
Big tipper, number one tipper.
I don't believe in not tipping. There's a baseline tip, I think, and then after that there is, because really you're gonna have the cost no matter what, right? Because
Tipping's so stupid. We shouldn't tip anymore.
No, but
all.
if they pay them more, it's gonna be reflected in the price.
Why
so
do
the
we
tip,
have to tip?
No, but listen to what I'm telling you. They get paid a lower wage, right? And then they live off of the tips.
Yeah.
So what ends up happening is if they paid them more, what you tip would just be put into the cost of the food. So you'd be paying the same amount as tipping anyway, but it wouldn't be going to that worker. It would be going to the building, and then they would be getting a paycheck.
Yeah,
That's a little bit more.
They would get the money then.
Yeah, but then it's a little bit more. It's,
But that doesn't happen because anywhere else in the world, it's not like the food is extremely more expensive that they're cutting into the cost of the.
well, you know how America is. Like, we
At
like
this
to.
point, because we fucked it up.
Yeah, we fucked it all up, dude.
It's so stupid. Tipping is it's the dumbest fucking thing. There's a time and place for it.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I think there's a time and place. I think if somebody, goes above and beyond, exceeds expectations, and
There's one at Starbucks. I haven't even made my fucking drink yet.
yeah.
You guys haven't even made my fucking drink.
Yeah, I don't tip at Starbucks. That I don't do. I go to the drive-thru. There's no tipping because they just have you just tap, and it avoids the whole thing.
There's some tapping I like to do at fucking. You want to get tipped? Let me do the fucking.
Yeah, you want to
tell
get
you
tipped? Just the tip. You know what I'm
Let
saying?
me tell you where I need a tap. That's it. We're over.
Are we
the
over?
hour.
Did we touch everything you wanted to touch? The tip and everything?
We've docked.
All right. So, Master Numb Podcast, thank you guys so much. I know a lot of this was taken up on my goddamn stupid story, but I thought it was.
Your story was very funny.
You thought it was funny?
I thought it was very funny.
All right. So,
And I think it's necessary that we
see something, say something, even if you're wrong.
see a pedophile, point a pedophile.
Yeah. But Master Numb Podcast, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you never miss a single episode or a single live stream. And check us out on Kick, on Twitch, on YouTube, on Rumble, whichever live stream podcast, live stream version you prefer. And check us out on audio podcast platforms. And if you don't find us on your favorite audio podcast platform,
Join the Discord and harass us until we place the podcast on your podcast listening platform. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
and check out their Discord when they stream gaming. It's super entertaining. I think it's hilarious. I jump on just to talk. I don't game, but I do talk. So, yeah.
A lot of dick jokes.
A lot of what?
A lot of dick jokes.